Sorry, had a little bit of an issue with YouTube, go figure. And who tried to kill himself? What am I tuning into? Hold the phone here. What is happening? I don't like coming in and seeing the first messages be he tried to kill himself. I just gotta get the right YouTube account. Anyway, sorry guys. Sorry I'm late. Sorry that I had to nix the other one. That's another fucking YouTube issue. I scheduled it from the computer downstairs, which means I couldn't stream from my phone. I have to schedule it from my phone if I want to stream from my phone, which is beyond stupid. Okay, talking about the other queue. Okay, that makes sense. That's okay then. So welcome back, guys. Let's see, 32 people here, 14 likes. Hit that like button if you haven't already, guys. Yeah, sorry, I had to schedule this and change a link, and it was just a pain in the ass. So I'm late. I'm late to a very important date. The time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late. All right, let's see. I missed the earlier live stream. I don't know how I did it, but somehow got unsubbed to Trekyards. SC Scout Guy, I'm telling you, I just did a rant on YouTube's problems on the Captain Foley personal channel, and unsubbing people from channels is one of the things that they claim they don't do, but obviously they do. And I said doo-doo. Yes, I did. I did indeed say doo-doo. Sorry I'm late. Don't be sorry. You're not late. We just started late, so... 1-to-1 ratio. Learned from my dear friend Wesley. Stopped in to hit like. Carry on, Captain, says 94 GT Coop. Good to see you. Let's get this jam session up a notch. Hologram Janeway, huh? Yeah, she's the emergency training hologram, which I think is a fantastic idea. It says something about the ship. Hopefully, or it was likely made after she got back from the Delta Quadrant, would be my guess. It's kind of an homage to her. And apparently the Prodigy takes place in the Delta Quadrant, which is fascinating, actually. So, who knew, right? So, yeah, we learned a lot of great stuff today, and we saw some trailers. Today we did the live on the Picard Season 2 trailer, featuring, well, it's going to have John Delancey back as Q, which is fantastic. Tomorrow we'll probably be doing the Discovery Season 4 trailer. There's a lot to break down and discuss in that one, so please join us for that one if you're able to. And then Wednesday, very likely the Lower Decks trailer. I don't know how the rest of the week's going to play out. I don't know if we're going to be doing one every day or not, but just stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you click the notify all button as well. And yeah, so 60 people watching, 34 likes. Guys, come on, you can do better than that. You guys out there that haven't hit like yet, I hope you feel guilty. Just kidding. I don't want to put a guilt trip on anybody, but hit like. Anywho. Let's see what's going on here. Parentheses I. I'm excited about the news that the official Star Trek convention will be in Chicago next year. It's no longer going to be in Vegas. You going to go? That's fucking cool because, yes, I will be going. Is the one for Vegas still a thing that's happening this year? They said so, but I wasn't 100% sure. I won't be going, obviously, but it's kind of a shame it's not in Vegas anymore. Damn. Going to Vegas is fun. Come on, guys. It's Vegas, man. But Chicago's a lot easier. I can drive to Chicago, which means I'll be able to go every year. I'll drive to Chicago, no problem. I know people in Chicago. I know peeps. Be able to get hang out with my peeps, and that's pretty awesome. Creation is still doing Vegas every year, or just this year. Like is the official Creation? I don't know. I didn't get all that information, so. Let's see. Fleet Pass swept back $2. Lower lower deck trailer was my favorite by far, not spoiling it. The conventions give me in a different city every year. That's kind of cool. Moving it around the country is a good idea. Makes it a lot better for people to be able to attend. So, um, so is it? It's like the official Star Trek convention. It's the biggest one that they do every year. It's going to be moving around from city to city now. That's a fantastic idea. That's a great idea. Um, yes, please. Might make it. It's, like I said, going to Vegas is always fun. So much to do, so much to see. You're not stuck, at the convention. Um, I guess every city has its charms, but it's Vegas, man. Damn. All right. Since Patrick personally invited Whoopi to join for season 2 on The View, I can't wait to see the long-awaited Q versus Guinan. Yes. I don't know how I feel about the new Discovery uniforms. I think they're an improvement. They should have been. That's how they should have been in season 1, because that's how TOS should look. That was actually great. Although Command is still red, obviously, but going to that color scheme, it looks better. Because one of the things we said in the last episode of Discovery season 3, when they got the new uniforms, was the gray doesn't suit the ship. It doesn't look good. Um, and it looks too militaristic. So I'm glad that they changed it, and that's likely why they changed it, just for that reason. And that's pretty cool, actually. So cool with that. Uh, where are you finding these trailers? Says Peter Lukaku. Just go to the Facebook Star Trek group. There's a main Star Trek group on Facebook. They're all listed there. They're right at the top. So I think that Creation lost the contract with Viacom CBS, and now Reed Pop has the contract with them instead. Well, that's interesting. If the Vegas one moves to Chicago, I'll still drive to it. Good man, Mark. Good man. Yeah, Chicago's no problem for me to drive to. I can drive to Chicago in like 5 hours. So that's definitely a thing. I could drive to Vegas. It just takes a lot longer. And, I'd rather fly, obviously, for that. So it'll be a lot cheaper for me to go, because I do drive to Wonderfest every year when I'm able to, when there's no pandemic. And that's about a 7.5 hour drive. So I have no issue driving to Chicago for next year's Star Trek convention. That's effing cool. So, um, in-universe explanation for the uniform change. Yeah, it looks like there's a time jump that happens, like of maybe a year or 2 years, and they just decided to go with a different uniform. Would be my guess. I don't think there's any real practical reason for that to be a thing. But George Mangrum has joined the channel at the rank of Captain. Welcome, Captain. Good to see you, sir. Hopefully you enjoyed your mystery box. George Mangrum was the winner of the last mystery box we did. We will be doing more mystery boxes, so fear not. That will still be a thing. But you'll have an opportunity to win and see what was, see what's in the mystery box. So George, let me know if you've enjoyed the mystery box. Um, Chicago is a short 5 hours for me. Yeah, it's about the same for me, 5.5 hours maybe. So not too bad. I will definitely drive that. So 94 people, 63 likes, guys. That is awesome. If you have anything you'd like to say and you want to support the channel, by all means, a super chat is a great way to do that. That ensures that I read your comment, answer your question, whatever, and it gets you helping the channel and, just keeping us doing what we love to do, and that's keep you guys entertained and up to date with the latest Star Trek news and reviews and stuff. So if you're able to super chat, please consider doing so. Also, don't forget to join the channel if you're able, as you just saw. George Mangrum joined at the rank of Captain, which is a big help. It's kind of a monthly way to support us. Another way to do that is to head on over to Patreon/Trekyards. There's another monthly subscription service over there. And of course, all the relative links in the description down below. You can head over to EcoMoss and save yourself 10% on orders of $50 or more by using the discount code Trekyards10. So please consider doing all that stuff, saving yourself some money, helping out the channel. Lots of great stuff and benefits for you guys and us as well. So. Mark Lawrence, 3,000-kilometer drive. Halfway, I can stop and visit my brother-in-law. Well, there you go, Mark. You got it all planned out. Shane Ackery, $2. Notice Burnham wearing another time travel suit. I don't know if that's necessarily a time travel suit. I mean, it could be, but it looked very Tron like. It looked very much like the new Discovery design with the neon pinstriping and stuff. It could very much just be a new environmental suit or something. I thought the same thing for like a half second. I'm like, is that another uh, Red Angel suit? And it's, I don't think it is. I honestly don't think it is. It's just not quite what I don't know. I think it could be anything. This is a future Starfleet, so it could just be a future version of a EVA suits or something like that. So Fleet Pod Swiftback $2, 63 likes. Nice. Let's get to 75, then 100. SC Scott Guy, I'm guessing that Prodigy will be out in the fall. Well, the good news is Discovery is going to be out in August. Picard's not coming out till 2022, which is fine. Probably early. I'd say probably March would be my guess for 2022. But Discovery was fast turnaround time. They started filming. They went back for filming in November, and they're getting the show out by August. Damn, that is impressive. Plus, we got Lower Decks season 2. So last time they did Lower Decks, then fed right into Discovery with 23 straight weeks of Trek. I think they're going to do that again. But I don't know which is going to come first, and where's Prodigy going to fit in all that? Because if we're going to have Lower Decks later this year. I'm pretty much sure of that. Lower Decks will be out in August, says Matthew DeFreitas. Oh, did they say that? I didn't catch that part. So we got Discovery and Lower Decks in August. Good God. And then Prodigy sometime in the fall, probably. Damn. Yeah, we're going to be busy, but we're going to have lots of new Trek content, and that's pretty fantastic. So we're definitely happy for that. 96 people watching, 81 likes, guys. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Let's get another 19 likes. Hit that like button if you haven't. Another 19 people. We can get to 100 likes. That would be fantastic, guys. And don't forget, for this kind of discussion, I just want to hear your thoughts. I want to get your opinions on things. And one of the best ways to do that is super chats. I know shouldn't be asking for super chats and all that, according to a lot of people, but it's how we make our money. It's how we do our thing. And if we can make a bad month better, I'd really appreciate that. We do have a lot of content this week coming out because of the releases today, so we're super stoked for that. So if you can't, don't feel bad. We will just have a good chill hangout here tonight. But if you're able to, I would definitely appreciate that. So, all right, overlapping shows in August. Yes. It's a different Trek convention, technically, says William J. Hey, William J is here. What? My good buddy William J. How you doing, sir? Can't wait to see you and Joe again, Joe Colton again at the convention. Anyway, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Yeah, yo Joe. Fleet Pass Swiftback $2. We're gonna be busy. Looking forward to it. Are you though? Are you? Gene says, having a multicolored uniform in Discovery now lets the public know there's more than one color in Star Trek Discovery beyond blue. Yeah. See, the blue looked pretty good with the color of the ship interior. We complained at the end of season 3 that not only do the gray uniforms look kind of militaristic, but they also don't look good in the ship's interior. So are they going to redo the ship's interior, do a new color palette, or are they going to change the uniforms? Well, guess what? We got our answer to that. And if you want to hear our thoughts on Discovery specifically, both my and the commanders, tune in tomorrow at probably 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It might be 4:30. We might go a half hour early again like we did today. Not sure, but just make sure you click that notify bell icon to all so you get notified when we will be uploading, because it's definitely something that we need to talk about. And I'm sure Samuel will have thoughts on that. So I am looking forward to hearing what he thinks. So if you guys are as well, tune in. Sergeant Montgomery throws in $5. 5 light-year gravitational anomaly sounds like a perfect Star Trek storyline. I'm thinking it's from the Temporal War, universe correcting itself. Hey, that's actually pretty cool. Now, the thing that bothered me about that was the whole thing of, well, it's gonna threaten the Federation and everybody else. So it's just the Burn 2.0. It feels like it's just a replacement for the Burn now that the Burn's been solved. You know, so I don't know how I feel about that necessarily. Um, is it something that I want to like? Is it going to be a good storyline? Is it going to pay off? Is it going to be something that's we're going to care about? I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. They did really pull up the socks on season 3 of Discovery, so season 4 hopefully will be more of the same thing, and we'll just get improvement upon improvement. But we'll see. We'll see. William says you'll see me and Joe either at Vegas or Chicago. Awesome. I love you guys. I want to have some drinks with you guys. I need to sit down and actually chat with you guys a little bit longer. Um, and yeah, you good peeps, man. Good peeps. Are the shuttle bay doors still closed for season 4? Good question, Ozzy. I don't know. I don't know. Um, Chicago is too far north. Put it in Charlotte. No, don't do that. Joseph Barbado, I might get some hate for this, but if you ask me which trailer got me the most excited, I might have to say the Discovery trailer. It had the most content. It did. That being said, the Lower Decks one was fantastic. Jam-packed full of extras again. You got a Mugatu, you got a Miranda class, you got the whatever that funky the martial arts thing that Riker and his dad participated in. Again, just jam-packed full of coolness in a quick teaser trailer for Lower Decks. Like, I'm so looking forward to Lower Decks again. Ryan K got no problem with uniforms on the militaristic side personally. I don't either, as long as they're like the Wrath of Khan uniforms. You can say the same argument. They look very militaristic, but they're nice colors. They're the monster maroon. They don't look like they were pulled out of World War II, you know. So or Starfleet or Starship Troopers, which is exactly what the other Starfleet uniforms from season 3 look like. So I kind of like the idea of new uniforms. So. Lawrence Hogwood, $5. I shall make contact, Captain. That sounds ominous and kind of vague. Matthew Defritas, Gersha Phillips actually brought up the color issue on Disco today, so y'all think alike. Thanks for doing those lives, Cap. It's nice to talk Trek in this group. Anytime, Matthew. It's good to see you. You're usually here for you're one of our regulars, and that's great to see. So. Also, this new con will change cities every year, says William J. How do you feel about that, Will? I don't know if I can call you William or Will. I mean, so Will, Bill, William. How do you feel about that? Because I kind of like the idea that was always in Vegas, but at the same time, that's really inconvenient for me because I do have to fly in. I just can't drive. Now that if it's going to be moving around, be Chicago 1 year, whatever, I can actually drive to some of them because they'll be a lot closer. And I think it's going to give the fans in general more access because not everybody can afford a plane ticket. Not everybody can afford to go across the country. Not a lot of people, like some people might be able to do a 1 day drive to visit a convention for a day and then drive back at night or something. So I think it's a fantastic idea and it's something that makes a lot of sense. But we'll have to see how it goes and whether people complain about it or not. So, I just hit my tripod. Peter Lukaku, $10. So are we hoping on seeing the Enterprise in season 4 of Disco? How would that look? Considering there's probably a little bit of a time jump between the end of season 3 and the beginning of season 4, I wouldn't have an issue with it. Maybe they had a chance to build another one. Odds are very good that the Enterprise, the last Enterprise they had, likely got destroyed in the burn. Whether they would have rebuilt it afterwards makes sense. But hold on a second here. I just got to fix this goddamn thing. It's doing that thing again. Like, random is random for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. Let's refresh that. Try it again. If it does it again, we'll figure something else out. Sorry, I just don't like something being on shuffle or random and me seeing the exact same shit all the time. Really bugs me. Really bugs me. April 8th to 10th for Chicago. That's awesome. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that. So Peter, I wouldn't have a problem seeing the Enterprise. I don't think we need to see the Enterprise necessarily, but what would it look like? Not even sure. Trust me, Sam and myself want to do a video coming up talking about future ship aesthetics, and maybe we'll come to some kind of consensus as to what the Enterprise might look like in the future. But stay tuned for that. I mean, we've always got great content on the way, and I'm just excited that we're getting a new stuff about the shows now. I want to learn more about Prodigy. I want to see a Strange New Worlds trailer. I want to see this stuff. I want them to show us some stuff. You know, that would be fantastic. Abu Jitsu. Thank you, Jamal. Appreciate that. Abu Jitsu, yeah. Video got liked, says DJR Blue. Good to see you, DJR Blue. Hopefully you are doing well tonight. Sorry I can't play any VR games tonight because I have to do this live and talk to these fine people about the fine new Star Trek coming out. So maybe later this week. I won't be doing late night lives every night this week, but we will be doing probably a regular time slot almost every night this week. So stay tuned for those. Make sure you're subscribed. Do all that stuff. Notification bell icon. You know the routine. 134 people watching. 106 likes, guys. Please hit that like button if you haven't already. And yeah, I gotta shut up now. I'm acting like an idiot. I'm just really jazzed. Got lots of energy. Chuck A says Creation Entertainment will be in Vegas every year, not affiliated with CBS now. Well, I'll be damned. William says 50-50 Chicago is good. Will they always be in a major city hub? Will they always be USA or maybe Canada too? Canada. I know that you guys come up to Toronto, Will. That'd be great to have it in Toronto. If we have it in Toronto, all of you guys that go to the Toronto one, you can come to my house. We'll have a goddamn lawn party on the front lawn. Trekyards represent. We'll have a barbecue. We'll like smash the windows of all the cars in the street. We'll have a fucking block keg party. Because heck yeah, I'm only like an hour and a half away, maybe a little more, hour and a half, hour 45 minutes away from Toronto. So I could just, yeah, heck yeah, man. Sarah, it's another Enterprise coming in. No, it's the Reliant. William J. Creation is an expensive show. If the new one is cheaper, I won't go back to Vegas. Creation is expensive. That being said, it's fucking Vegas. There's so much stuff to see in Vegas besides just Star Trek stuff. So, Donnie Pearson says, speaking of Star Trek, I just saw the new fan production called Interlude, a Star Trek fan production. I love that kick butt fan production. It is a Star Trek that fans do indeed deserve. Yeah, I just watched that too before coming on. It is fantastically done. So, just about true, creation cons are super expensive. Okay, good, because when I first started reading your comment, Joseph, I thought it said, because I saw the structure of the sentence and I thought it said true Canadian cons are super expensive. And I was going to argue with you, but creation. Are you excited for the Captain Pike? Yes, absolutely. Jamal, a Toronto con would be cool. Nice short flight. Hey, even shorter for me. I could fly from London. I could literally fly from London. It's like a 10-minute drive from my place to the London airport, hop on a plane, and be there in 45 minutes to at least Pearson International, and then have to drive the convention. It's probably just faster for me to drive. So, never mind. Party at Cap's house, yes. You making poutine if they have a con in Toronto? I'm down. Yeah. Alistair, I went to Vegas a couple of times. Unfortunately, not for Trek. All the experiences felt grimy and trashy. Well, you weren't having the right experiences, man. I've been to Vegas a few times now, and Star Trek was the main goal for each of them. Except, 2013 like I don't know, some of you regulars might have heard this story. Sylvia and myself went down for the 2013 Star Trek convention, but we also got married. We were there for a good 2 weeks. Got married there, and no, we didn't get married in a chapel by Elvis or Captain Kirk or any of that stupid shit. We got married in a helicopter above the strip at night. Took off from one end of the strip, flew down, and just as we were going around the stratosphere at the end, that's where we got married, got the rings on, and then all the way back, we were married. So the way there we weren't, the way back we were, and there was the strip at night. It's lit up like a goddamn Christmas tree. It looked fantastic. We got some really great video and pictures of it, and so Vegas holds a special place in our hearts. Plus, I got to drive a Lamborghini in Vegas. Come on now, man, damn. So yeah, I kind of have a soft spot for Vegas. If I ever disappeared and nobody knew where I was, chances are I'd be living in Vegas or somewhere in the Rocky Mountains. I know those are two different things altogether, but there's a few places on earth I'd like to go live. Vegas is one of them, which might sound weird to some people, but it is what it is. Not a band account puts in $2. It's been a long road getting from here to there, or there to here. D-Boy Max 1 puts in $2. Bring more exploding back to Star Trek. More exploding, eh? Explosions. No, because they've done that. They've already ramped up the action of Discovery and even Picard to some degree. Star Trek isn't necessarily about explosions and battles and stuff like that. So I kind of disagree with that sentiment. We get that in the action movies, the JJ popcorn, action adventure. God damn it, there's an advanced genetics thing again. Nanite circuitry. What's next? Bird of prey decloaking. That'll be acceptable. Anyhow, yeah. Oh, I said exploring, not exploding. See, that's what dyslexia will get you. Yes, I totally agree. Bring back the exploring. That's what Strange New Worlds is going to be, hopefully. That return to the TOS form, the return to the TOS vibe, the feel of, hanging out, doing things, looking at new things, finding things, saying hey to those things, having those things attack you, talking to those things. If they're robotic, talk them to death, things like that. Get back to the original feel of Star Trek, if that makes any sense. Yeah. Oh, it went back to the human scan. Ooh, I'm not happy about that. Sorry about that, about the... Sorry, 2 Max. I didn't mean to misread it. Yay. Vegas is beautiful at the late night hours and also surprisingly clean. They have sidewalks and bonies. Yeah, and hookers everywhere. You walk down the strip, you get handed all these little cards, these little business cards. You get a stack of them, of all like the hookers and escorts. It's awesome. Landing those things in your bed. Landing what things in my bed? What are you doing in my bed? Joseph says, well, hell, Cap, Reno is the best of both worlds for you. We have big mountains and stuff that Vegas has. Well, there you go. How far are you from Ticonderoga, says William J. I'm about a 7.5 hour drive. 7.5 hour drive from here to Ticonderoga. 7.5 hour drive from here to Louisville, Kentucky for Wonderfest. So, yeah, I'm quite far from Ticonderoga, actually, because it's weird. Because it's in upstate New York, it's actually higher, it's further north than we are. We have to go across the border and back up, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's like whatever. It is what it is. So yeah, we're quite far from Ticonderoga, considering that we shouldn't be. It doesn't look that far on the map, but it's because we had to go across the border and up and through, and so yeah. Dream Out There, Disco being big meh, Picard meh, but willing to give it a chance. Lower Decks meh, but could be okay. Prodigy meh. Wow, Dreamer Out There, you're just underwhelmed by everything. What about Trekyards? Is Trekyards a meh? Is Trekyards a meh? Is it? Do you want to fight about it? I'm just kidding. Shane Ackery, $2. Sweet, Lower Decks Season 3 confirmed. Yes, they did confirm Season 3 of Lower Decks, which is fantastic. I would definitely be renewing up to Season 5 at least, because I think they're just going to keep hitting it out of the park time and time again. That being said, they could lose the vibe after a while and start messing it up. Who knows? We'll keep an eye on things for that. So Not a band account, $2. It's been a long time, but my time is finally here. Indeed. William J, 9 hours for me, but I'm thinking about it this year. It's Ticonderoga. If you're going, man, let me know. We'll maybe hook something up and meet up down there because that'd be fucking great. I'd like to see you again, like I said. So yeah, just keep me posted. You have my number. Not really. You might. I don't know. You have my. You can get a hold of me with Facebook DM. Same thing. You have my number. Let me know. So, and say hi to Joe for me. Matthew says I'm 4.5 hours from Ticonderoga. I've made the trip 3 times in 9 months. Love that place. JT Gamer, Captain Foley, Cerritos, Zero. Have you been watching Falcon and Winter Soldier? Yes, I have, and I've been enjoying it. We also watched Iron Man 3 and the original Avengers on the weekend as well, just for the hell of it, because they were on CTV Sci-Fi. So we saw it and like, yeah, let's watch it. So we went to Disney Plus and watched them without commercials. So, yeah, we're kind of getting back into watching the Marvel stuff, the movies again. But yeah, we watched WandaVision, and definitely enjoying Winter Soldier and Falcon a little more than I expected. I didn't expect to like that show. And today I saw the trailer for Loki, and I'm excited for that one as well. Like they're really Marvel is just doing fantastic stuff. So hopefully they keep it up. Do you think Spock left information on other planets for Burnham or about her to some species that would need help? I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe. I don't see why, but Horda, Horda, Horda. That's a great chant, actually. SC Scout Guy. Looks like I can fly to Myrtle Beach from Chicago to Chicago on those dates for $46 on Spirit Air, so I might consider going. Hey, okay, so April 2022, there's a convention in Chicago. I will probably be going, guys. So if you're going, please let me know so that I can join up with you guys, meet up with you guys, do whatever. Who do I have to get in touch with to maybe have Trekyards have a panel there? Creation was out because creation process for getting a table or a booth is fucking ridiculous. So never wanted one at Vegas. It is a bit of a commitment to have a booth as opposed to not having a booth, but at the same time, it's a rallying place for everybody to come by and see you. So I don't know. I don't know if I want a booth, but if anybody knows of it, the people I can get in touch with for that, please shoot me a DM or an email at trekyards@hotmail.com because I would love to inquire about it. We need a Hortus Starfleet officer. Matt Boardman, I'd like to get to Ticonderoga sometime. It's across the country for me, but would be a work trip, especially once they get the TNG stuff. Dun dun dun. Yeah, I don't know how the TNG stuff is going with them. I was happy to see that they were doing that, but not sure where they'll put it. I know they have the building next door, but it's a definitely different vibe. And I haven't really talked to James Colley in a while. Trekyards and James Colley. That's a story. Goddamn. Oh well, I'm not going to get into that. Des says a good friend of mine is the special effects supervisor on Falcon and Winter Soldier. Hey, that's awesome, man. Pixels at Dawn, £5. I can't wait for the next series. I think you mean the next season of Lower Decks. Picard I'm curious about, and Discovery is generally fun. Need more Strange New Worlds info, though. When? Good question as to when. I thought we'd be getting some today, and we didn't. So, contact Reed Pop about that. I'm never going to remember that. Jamal said Reed Pop should be better about that. I'll ask some folks who've done panels. Please do, Jamal, and just let us know. You're one of our most dedicated supporters and followers, so I really appreciate you. If you just let us know what you find out, that'd be great because maybe we'll look into doing something. Idic Warrior reads $5. Gersha Phillips, costume designer, said reason had to switch uniforms was because the gray on camera blended into the Discovery's walls. Well, that's exactly what we said at the end of season 3. What a fucking shock. Maybe Trekyards knows what the fuck they're talking about. I actually like I said, the color, the pop of those uniforms is great. It feels very TOS. That's how Discovery should have started, considering the era that it was set in. Now they're in the future and they do that. I don't know how I feel about that necessarily. Maybe it's just Discovery. Like, hey, you guys are the throwback ship. You're like the ship from the past. We're going to give you like old style uniforms. Oh, no. Gold's not command, though. No. Red's still command. Yeah. Okay. Good? We good? All right, cool. Enjoy. Jedi Productions, $2 Australian. I hope the Trek convention makes it to Australia. I don't know. I think we'll probably move around the U.S. Honestly, maybe North America, maybe Canada would be fine. Moving around the world is probably a good idea, just for the same reason that moving it around the States is a good idea, just so more people can access it. But then the people that go every year, that's a big commitment for them to decide to dish out the money for the tickets and the plane trip, and especially to Australia. Like, you guys live in the middle of butt fuck nowhere out there, and it's like a 14-hour flight. Like, that's maybe a longer flight. It's ridiculous, dude. To fly to a place that doesn't exist, the loading time is incredible. That's what I think when I'm on a flight. I think that the world, everything around me is a program. I'm the only person that's actually real. And when I fly to a different city, it's actually the process of getting there is the loading bar, because it has to load the textures and everything of the city by the time I get there. So that's why it takes that long to fly or travel. Stupid, I know, but it's just a nice little thing that I like to think about when I'm on a plane. Reed Pop does the Star Wars celebration conventions, and now they will be doing the Star Trek conventions as well. That's awesome. TNG, back of the bridge panels are in. Just got electricity in that second building in Ticonderoga. They've been asking each time I've gone. I've been asking. That's cool, Matthew. Thank you for sharing. T. Louise Allen, $5. My middle son lives just outside Chicago. That would be a goal to work towards after last year. Looks like you need to email them, says Mark, at inquiry@StarTrekMissions.com. Cool. Thank you, Mark. I would suggest emailing that to trekyards@hotmail.com. And Mark, don't forget to send that picture as well. I don't know if you have yet. Samuel will be making the changes that we want for that. So, Jason V-Neck is here. $5. Boom, boom, and all that, bitches. Yeah. Good to see you, my friend. I loved your little first contact day video thing. I thought it was fantastic. You look fantastic in that uniform. Don't listen to Samuel. The comm badge looks fine. It wasn't too shiny. There are ones that are too shiny. There are resin ones, and then there are ones that, like yours, that seem to look. I kind of get the idea. I kind of get the point of having a resin one that's not being reflective, but don't let him bug you. It's fine. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's a costume junkie, just like I'm an L-Cars junkie. Very particular about my L-Cars. He's very particular about his costumes, so it's fine. Michael says, so you hyped about the Bad Batch trailer? Yes, although I haven't seen all the Clone Wars yet, but it doesn't really matter. I'm still excited. May 4th, that will be a thing, so yeah. I mean, the shoot in Canada so makes sense to host it there once in a while. Yeah, they do shoot in Toronto, so yeah, absolutely. If you're driving to Chicago, stop by Windsor before you hit the border for some beers. Go through Windsor not every time, because we can also cross in Sarnia. But no, I don't want to hit beers. I mean, it's so close to home. I don't like making that stop. I just like to drive and get there. I might stop halfway to get a bite to eat and take a piss and maybe get some gas. But, I don't like doing we're 2 hours, we're going to stop at this place. Oh, another hour, we're going to stop at this place. No, just fucking drive. Just out there, that way, Let's see. Hopefully they choose destination cities so that flight costs aren't as bad. Vegas was great for that since it's a popular destination. Yes, absolutely. Um, so Mark sent the picture a couple days ago. Did you get confirmation that Samuel got it? Because I haven't heard anything and I didn't see an email. Ugh. Your art, Adam Vera. Good to see you, Adam. Your alter ego is too famous to be put. To be put what? To be put on TV? A plane? I don't know what you mean. I don't know who my alter ego is. Michael Mitchell. Now Detroit is going to have a new Gordie Howe Bridge to Windsor. Oh my God, are they really? That's cool. No, man. VNAC just messaged the group chat. It's fine. It was a subtle and nice. It was good. No complaints about that. What color walls on Discovery would work with the new uniforms? Well, the new uniforms, they change the color, so it doesn't matter. But honestly, the blue looked fantastic against those walls because it was kind of like a coppery look almost. Um, yeah, that's a tough question. Like the blue was probably the best choice actually. So I've scoured all over. There was no news about Strange New Worlds. No. Um, Samuel, particular about his costumes. Now imagine him doing the Buffalo Bill dance, seen from Silence of the Lambs in Trek uniforms. I'd fuck me. I'd fuck me so hard. Oh, Joseph says, I'm with you, Captain. I can drive straight through nonstop. That's what I do. That's right. I'm a driver. And everybody's in the car like, oh, look at that place. Oh, let's stop there at the museum. If I have time, if it's a casual drive, like you don't really have a goal, sure, stop. What is with this goddamn nanite circuitry? Why does it keep coming up? I have hundreds of videos. Why is it one that keeps coming up? The nanites have infected the computer. But yeah, stopping here and there is fine. But if you have a goal, I just like to get there. Like for example, when I leave for Louisville, Kentucky for Wonderfest, or Ticonderoga, but the same distance, 7.5 hours. I leave at like 7 or 8 in the morning, straight through, stop for lunch, top up the gas tank, and it's got the bird of prey decloaking again, so it's doing its fucking thing again. But yeah, if you got more time and you want to make a few stops, like plan a driving trip, that's cool. Do that. But that'll teach it something. Ha! Now you can't do that no more. All right, let's see. William J. This is going to be a good one. As a costume junkie, I understand how bad we can be about badges. Badges? Badges? We don't need no stinking badges. Yeah, I got a little bit of an addiction to con badges. I got a bunch of them. I like the look of the shiny ones because you'd think they are made of precious metals and things. That's what they would look like. Some are way too shiny though. They reflect light in people's eyes and shit. Not good. The resin, very muted, very matte. But you can have a nice balance between that looks metal and because the resin ones, most of the resin ones you see on costumes look resin. On TV, they look a lot better. So it's a fine line for me. But Jay, thank you for the input. Appreciate that. Michael says Strange New Worlds might be late 2021, probably 20. Oh, I think it'll be 2022. I think Picard and Strange New Worlds are going to be 2022. Maybe even Prodigy, unless they put Prodigy at the end of the year with Discovery. Well, we already know Lower Decks is going to be airing at about the same time as Discovery, so never mind. That kind of goes out the window. So I don't know. A couple of coats of matte clear does wonders for a shiny badge. Totally agree, Jamal. Jadic Production says, you know what? I kind of think the same. Who knows? We may just be on a massive holodeck, and one of us is the program, and the other is the real person. Who knows? Exactly. Free Pop Swiftback $5. Was that a Denoblian Flox's people woman in the disco trailer? Looked like it to me. We will discuss. Will we discuss this tomorrow? We will discuss that tomorrow. It if it's the person you're thinking of, the Federation president, which I've heard that's who it is. I don't know. She looks part Cardassian. She might be Denoblian, but I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to do the analysis tomorrow. But that actress that supposedly the Federation president was also in Hell on Wheels. So we've had the Swede, we've had Cullen O'Bannon, Anson Mount. We've had it's a Hell on Wheels reunion on Discovery. So Snoopy McQueen $5. Did you see how stupid the plot look for Discovery season 4? Give me new aliens and good plots. Yeah, that is true. Leo says, Captain, what are your first thoughts on the new Prodigy info? How does the ship get lost in Delta Q quadrant with Janeway training program? Does every ship have an emergency training program? Very good question, and we will talk about that in more detail. I want to get Samuel's input on that. A ship getting lost in Delta Quadrant, fine. Depends what era it is. This is presumably after Voyager got home, though, and the emergency training program was done as a homage for Janeway, to Janeway. So I don't really have an issue with it. I just want to know the time. I guess we have the time period when the ship is being used by the kids. Doesn't mean how long it's been there. I can't remember the year that Prodigy is supposed to take place. 23 something, 36 or something like that. Maybe. I could be wrong. God damn, I don't remember. It was quite a while ago that I saw that. Like hours ago. It's a long time. So I don't have a problem with it. It definitely makes Janeway's appearance way more plausible and fits in with her being a captain. I like that. I think that's cool. So that would definitely date the ship, though. Put the ship in a specific time frame before when Voyager got back to when she got her admiralty, and we see her in the new uniform, the new admiral's uniform, in one of the fucking movies. Is it Nemesis? Insurrection? I don't fucking know. Insurrection, maybe? Insurrection. So that would be the time period that the ship was built in. Anomalies in space happen. Could have got sucked to the Delta Quadrant, blown to the Delta Quadrant, dissolved to the Delta Quadrant. Things to the Delta Quadrant. It could. Those are things that could happen, right? Yeah, those are things. That could be things. Yep. All right. William says, I have too many stinking badges. I'm okay with it. And I'm okay with it. Oh, and give the shiny ones a matte clear coat. It helps. Yes, absolutely. I agree. Trekyards, what would Star Trek be like if it was directed by Mel Brooks? It would be funny. Funny. Lower Deck starts August 12th. Yes, it does, Eric. Looks like they're dealing with the Nexus. $23.84, I think. $24.83, I think. So Eric and William, you guys don't agree? I want you to fight to the death. The winner will please me with their answer. Here we go. I'll set the mood. Dun, 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 dun. Are you fighting yet? I can't tell. Animated Janeway's legs are too long. That's just the animation style. No problem with it. Nemesis. Yeah, Nemesis is the one she was in. Okay. It's abandoned too, so likely the crew abandoned ship and the kids discovered it. Yes, absolutely. Voyager returns to the Alpha Quadrant in 2378. Janeway was promoted in 2378 and 2379. Okay, somewhere between 2378 and 2379. Peter Lukaku, I really hope Captain Riker and the Titans share a good chunk of Lower Decks new season. I'm guessing at least 3 or 4 episodes, but that's it. And then for some reason, Boimler's going to want to get transferred back to the Cerritos and hang out with his friends. That's my guess. We have 131 people watching, though, guys. That is fantastic. Hit that thumbs up to get to 150. I would like to get to 150. I think that's definitely possible. It's 19 more likes, guys. I can do math. See? It's true. Star Trek project take place in 2383, says Matt. And Matt is the knower of all things. So we will listen to Matt. There is no need for a fight to the death, after all. Did the F-class shuttle have a bathroom? No, I don't think so. Discovery feels like the Burn 2.0. Thank you, Jared. I said the exact same thing earlier this live. I actually said those words, Burn 2.0, because that's exactly what it does feel like. You're absolutely 1,000% correct. When you did that tune, I flashed to the Space Channel commercial with a guy in a bar surrounded by Trek fans. William J., I'm out, Cap. Catch you later. And to talk trips to Tycon. Yes, my friend. Good to see you. Thank you for joining the live stream. Have yourself a good one. Say hi to Joe for me. Call up Joe, message her. I'll probably talk to her in a second or two anyway and say, yo, Captain Foley. Yeah, that guy. He says hi, y'all. I'd appreciate that. All right. You can tell on the trailer that the Titan is too much for Boimler. Yeah, but I mean, that's one instance. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be there that long, though. When Trek shows in Canada, is it dubbed in French? No, because that'd be stupid. There might be for Montreal, or like for Quebec. There might be dubbed. Oh, I don't see why not. The SAP button on the remote, whatever the fuck that stands for. Something audio program, I guess. But I don't know. I don't speak French, so why would I know that? I don't know. Any news on DS9 getting remastered, movies on 4K? Nothing that I've heard of, no. Michael Mitchell, I'm still waiting for Discovery Season 3 to come out on Blu-ray. Yeah. Should be soon, I would think. Joseph Barbato, Captain, are you wearing a Rant Alert t-shirt? If you aren't, it should go on the Teespring store. It's not a Rant Alert. You know what? I wore it today. It is a Red Alert, condition Red Alert shirt, but it's not a Rant Alert. I filmed a Rant Alert earlier today. Let's see how it goes. I don't know. I might have to refilm it. I don't think I'm completely 100% happy with it, but once I start editing, I'll know whether I need to refilm it or not. But I really need to make a Rant Alert shirt, though. I think that would sell. Gotta go, getting up to 4:30 for work. Have a good night, Cap. Looking forward to your live tomorrow. Thank you, Des. Good to see you, and see you tomorrow. It's pretty established now that each season of Discovery has the crew rushing around to save the galaxy from something or other. Yeah, sad. I'm hoping Picard Season 2 on Strange New Worlds raised the quality bar. I'm so tired of being disappointed in Trek lately. Secondary audio program is what SAP stands for. Thank you, Jamal. You're a goddamn genius. 147 likes, guys. 3 more likes to get to 150. Can we do it? I think we can. I'd also like if possible, another $30 in super chats would be fantastic. This actually, we're not talking about as much stuff as I thought we'd be talking about. We've been kind of focused on. We hit a little bit on Prodigy. Haven't goddamn well talked about Picard at all. Q's coming back. That's a thing. Other than that, we don't know anything else. Oh, and that the sands in the hourglass are going backwards. So when they talk about time and the choices you didn't make, it's very much tapestry feel. So Discovery, we talked about that to death. Lower Decks, we haven't really talked on too much. Like I said, Miranda, Mugatu, the Jabajitsu, whatever the fuck it's called. That thing. Um, so yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, I'm thinking about something there. Sorry. Kevin Klein. So did you just mumble Boimler won't be on the Titan very long? I did. Did I mumble it? I don't think he's going to be on the Titan very long. In clear, concise, crisp, enunciated words. Like I said, probably 3 or 4 episodes. Riker will not be in every episode of Lower Decks. He might be in 4 or 5. I can see, I can see starting with him, with on the Titan, maybe revisiting them an episode or two later. Boimler getting transferred back, and then him coming and saving the day again at the end of season 2 or something like that. Totally can see that happening. So yeah, I don't think Boimler's going to be there very long. Des says, yep, for they do have French dubbing for Montreal, Quebec for certain shows. Michael, would that Red Alert t-shirt technically make it a red shirt? No. No, it wouldn't. The trial never ends. And Bujitsu. There you go. We're getting yelled at me now. He was pretty lively in the video they put up earlier. Just for Roberto, I'm just grateful for the new Trek. Good or bad, it's good time for Trek. We take the good and the bad and try to make a sense of it all. Then we make it better in our head canon. LOL. Yeah, well, like I said, we had the golden age of Trek with DS9, Voyager, TNG. That was the golden age of Trek. I think we've slipped into now the silver age of Trek, where just like comics, I mean, the golden age focused on, Batman and Superman and that shit. The silver age opened up everybody. You got Blue Beetle comics. You got, you know, like Nightwing and fucking Robin, and they all have their own comics. It's basically the era of Trek we're in right now, with multiple spin-off shows. We're gonna have like this Section 31 show eventually. You get the Pike show. So, and it is a good time to be a Trek fan. I don't care. You don't like new Trek, fine. It's not all gonna be great. So. Gary Davis Jr. $5 was finally accepted into the Trekyards Facebook page. Love the content I'm finding. Good, Gary. I don't know why you say finally accepted. You must not have been answering the questions, because if you don't answer the questions, it says right in the rules you're not going to get in. So, glad you're there. Glad you're enjoying it. I do want to make a correction on your post there, though. Trekyards is one word and no capital Y. Just Trekyards, one word, no capital Y. So. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. Not red shirt, ranch shirt. Yes, it's a ranch shirt. Scott Phillips. I would say Boimler is back by episode 2. Same with Riker. 1, maybe 2 episodes. That's toning it down. I think there's probably going to be more. But you're probably right, actually. I'll give you credit for that one. Fleet Pass Swiftback, $5. Is the Miranda class in Lower Decks made of explodium? It sure would be nice to see one survive for a change. Right? And Fleetpaw, by the way, I got a bone to pick with you. Your name, Fleetpaw, every time I go to type into the Facebook search thing to post, and I type in Fleet Yards, I type Fleetpaw. Shit. Fleet Yards. So. Kevin Klein, so then the foursome chemistry is the show plus wacky adventures. I like that equation. Season 1 was very entertaining, and I found myself wanting a Boimler t-shirt. Hashtag Team Boimler. Hashtag Boimler Effect. Fleetpaw Swiftback, I think I approved your request this afternoon. Welcome. Yes, Fleetpaw is also one of the admins over on the Facebook group, so thank you very much for joining. Mofster, wait, how can there be Discovery Season 4, Lower Decks Season 3, Picard Season 2? Thought they were all canceled and Kurtzman was fired years ago. Did YouTube lie to me? You're obviously getting your YouTube feed from an alternate reality. obviously. Yeah, I've heard things too, like Discovery's definitely canceled. It was just canceled after season one. So these, season two, three, and four that we're getting here, they're in your imagination, or like I said, you're getting a alternate reality YouTube feed. I mean, that's a pretty plausible theory, actually. Yeah. Gary Davis Jr., $5. Darn autocorrect. What happened? Oh, Trekyards. No, it's fine. You didn't have to super chat again for that. I feel bad. Usually when I type in Trekyards or say Trekyards with the voice to text, Trekyards. Who wants to learn about the new Ford F-150? Go to Trekyards. Muscle memory, brain memory, word memory. I should just shut the fuck up. All right, cool. Adam says, work on any models lately? I just finished my NX01. Not lately. I did clear off my model table, though. Almost. It's almost completely cleared off, because I will be getting the Eagle Moss Enterprise D build, and I got to do videos for it, so that's a thing that's going to happen. Other than that, the latest one I built was an F-14, a little F-14. I still need to put the decals on it, and I got two more of them. I got three. My buddy Michael, when he went to Japan 2 years ago, bought them. They're F-14 blind boxes. They're model kits, and they're about that big. I forget the scale, but they're about that big, so pretty big. But they're blind boxes in the sense that you don't know what squadron you're getting. So when you open it up, the F-14 have different paint schemes and stuff, and different decals, obviously. So when you open it up, you see the paint scheme. These don't need to be painted. They go together pretty easily, but it's blind boxes to what squadron you're going to get. So that's the last thing I built, I think. Fleet Pass Swiftbacks. Oh, sorry, Cap. I can change it to my Klingon name if you'd like. Do what you do, man. Do what you do. Darth Eddie, right now Doomcock must be having a meltdown inside his lame Mexican wrestlers. Our mask. No, he's just like, I don't care. I got the views and the money and the subscribers. I don't care if I'm right. I don't know what he's saying. Not an alternate reality, mirror universe. Now the Phantom Menace goalposts are at Strange New Worlds being the last stand. Ooh, so scared. Peter Lukaku, they cancel Star Trek shows after every season just in case the marketing tumbles after the season numbers come in. I Metal Monkey, $5. But what about Axanar? What about Axanar? They just released their interlude episode today. It's about 10 minutes long. It's pretty good. I enjoyed it. I really like what they've done. However you feel about the situation and Alec Peters, I would suggest checking it out. It is enjoyable, and I'd recommend it. I am recommending it. I'd go say check it out. It's definitely worth a watch. So then you make up your own mind as to whether you like it or how much you like it or how much you don't like it. So, but at least watch it. Wing Saber, I thought Doomcock is busy after January 6th, 2021. Why? What happened then? Doomcock could tell me that the moon is Earth's only large natural satellite, and I want to fact check. Oh, that's fucking funny. Eric, I'm watching the Enterprise D build on a UK channel. It's very cool and detailed and large, but it's very slow to build. Yeah, I've watched like 2 or 3. Well, of course, the one place a wheel has to be is right where the leg of the goddamn. Oh, that's why. Idiot. It's right where the goddamn. Of course, because I got 6 fucking legs on the thing. Sorry, I tend to swear a lot sometimes, guys. God damn it. Hi, how you doing, guys? So listen, a bit of an issue. We're back now. That's all good. I wish Action Art could be made. Well, they are making it. Interlude just came out. So the next one is, I forget what it's called. Build up to Axanar or something. Matt says, I just wish Alec wasn't associated with Axanar anymore. Dang it, Bobby. Oh, Matt. Oh, Matt. I have faith of the heart. Axanar will be made. Did Cap just say language? Language, people. We need a live action record show. Interlude to Axanar, I believe. I don't know if it's that. I think it's just interlude, but I just watched it and I was actually impressed. So that's all I have to say about that. I don't want to get into it. You say that you like something Axanar, and everybody's like, "Oh, well, that Trekyards guy. He said he likes Axanar, and he's best friends with Alec Peterson. Oh my God, he's a goddamn criminal too." Go fuck yourself. I like what I like, and if I'm seeing like TOS style ships on screen, I'm gonna like it. Just because you know somebody or talk to somebody doesn't mean you're necessarily friends with them, like bosom buddies, or agree with everything they do or say. Like, whatever. Don't care. Just if you watch it, you watch it. If you don't, you don't. I really don't care. There you go. Put it that way. T. Lewis Allen. What happened? Oh, there's arguments happening. January 6th was the Capitol insurrection, and there was a rumor going around that Doomcock is an actual Nazi in real life. Oh, I've heard that. Like, he's got another channel or something. That's, fucking... Has he, I don't know, has he even been around? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Axanar, the project is fine. Peters is troublesome. One can balance one's opinion on the project. A lot of people can. Rational people can. And then you get other people who are like, oh, they said the name Alec Peters. They said they liked Axanar. Oh my God. Boycott their channel. Like, fuck off. Smart Smears, I saw you in the Trek Culture 100,000K special. I just knew your favorite episode was going to be from TOS. But it wasn't from TOS. It had TOS in it, and it was DS9, because DS9 is my actual favorite series. But it ties in my two favorite series, which is awesome. And I got a badoom-ch because of my joke. K might need 7 minutes. My K7 station. It's a dad joke. Get it? Yeah, that was fun to do. I'm glad they asked us. Samuel's bit in that was fantastic. The way he did the switch between uniforms and stuff. I'm just sitting here like a schmuck in front of a goddamn TV going, so I like this thing, and it's my favorite episode ever. It's not, but first one I said when they asked me for favorite episode, I'm like, the Enterprise incident. It's one of my favorite TOS episodes. They're like, wait, no. One of the best episodes of Star Trek ever is Yesterday's Enterprise. Go with that one. And I'm like thinking about later going, no. We're going to do Trials and Tribulations. I like the ships in Axanar a lot. The only crime Cap would commit is stealing the Enterprise. Heck yeah, bud. Kowalski has a video about that. About what? Unshot Discovery preview shows Saru shaking Burnham's hand, and they are both wearing red captain's uniforms. Do you think Saru will get his own ship? I'm thinking about, yes, he'll get his own ship. Perhaps Voyager. But just because it's red doesn't mean it's a captain's uniform. It just means command. It could be a commander. Let's see. With a name like Doomcock, I'm not even surprised. He's Doom. All right. I have another nickname for him, but I'm not going to say it here. Matt Borman, you let me know next time, and we can do some fancy stuff to your video too. Well, Samuel offered to do something, but it was a very quick timeline or turnaround for that, and like next day kind of thing, because they didn't give us a lot of time to do it, and I wouldn't want to put that pressure on you. I said no to Samuel because he had to do his own, and he offered as well, and I didn't know what we could do special for it, but I mean, if you saw the Trek Culture thing, you saw the episode, you saw the clip, and I don't know what we could have done to that. I'm sure we could have done something, but thank you, Matt. I appreciate that, though. Beavis and Butthead, Beavis and Captain Head, Captain's Log. Why no toilet paper? Sorry. Why no toilet paper? Are you threatening me? I need tippy from my bunghole. Bungholio. Let's see. In the Pale Moonlight for the Win. It was already picked. That is my favorite episode, but it was already picked by one of their guys, one of the Trek Culture guys, so that's fine. You couldn't do one that was already picked by somebody else. So, Fleet Paw Swiftback, $2. Knew the kid was going to make noise today. Yeah. Maybe Burnham gets demoted again and Sarah gets his ship back. Hey, that'd be kind of cool. I'd be down for that. I'd have you beaming into the room or something. Oh, man, yeah. Shit, son. That would have been awesome. God damn it. All you creative people. Here I am just like a schmuck going, oh, I don't know what I would do. Metal Monkey, $5. Favorite Star Trek movie? I am partial to First Contact, but the motion picture is high on my list. Favorite Star Trek movie? Wrath of Khan. Wrath of Khan, then Star Trek 6, then Star Trek 3. Well, yeah, then Star Trek 3, then First Contact. Star Trek 4 is good too, but, you know, different feeling altogether. Brown alert. He said ramming speed. Yeah. He said load the tubes. Knowing the struggles EMH went through, that's interesting that Janeway would offer herself to be the model for another version. It's a good point, actually. The Darth Eddie. So you think we will see Worf this coming season? Will his makeup remain largely unchanged? Yeah, his makeup will be unchanged. If they change his makeup, there'll be fucking riots. People will burn CBS, Viacom, Paramount, whatever, to the ground. Don't fuck with the Worf, son. Worst was Star Trek 5. No, fuck no. The worst was Insurrection, by far. Insurrection was a far worse movie than Star Trek 5. Shut up, Beavis. Just want to see a glimmer of the Picard we all know and love for next season. The confident, uniform, adjusting Picard. Yeah, and I'm sure we will. Because the tablet on his table, that's one of the first things you see. It's the tablet from the tablet of the emissary, the whatever of the emissary, that Cisco breaks and unleashes the Pa Wraiths. Like, is Cisco going to be in the next season, or is, because Cisco's a wormhole alien, a prophet now, he can come back anytime, and considering they are very powerful, is that why Q gets involved? Like, there's definitely a lot to be going on there, and we kind of talked about it a little bit. We glazed over it a little bit when we did our live earlier, because I was super fucking tired. And of course, now that it's getting close to time to actually go to bed, I'm super wide awake with my like second or third wind. So, Fleet Pass, Swiftback, $2. Oh snap, we had 150. Sweet. Let's see, 167 likes. Awesome, guys. Get to 175. Can we do another 8 more likes? Do you think? I think we can. Hold on, I just gotta check a message real quick here. Well, why? Damn it, Joe. Insurrection is the worst movies. The Cisco versus Q. The U.S. had third wind. Watch out, Borg. Jared Wright. Picard will have to go to the future to fix Burnham's mess. No, she's going to have to go back into the past and fix old man Picard's bumbling mess because he's going to bumble and screw something up. Speaking of Axanar, hey, it's the Aries, everybody. I wonder if Cisco is aware that she has encountered those like Q. Anyway, guys, we were sitting at just over an hour. Ow, this felt like 2 hours, actually. God damn. Anybody else have anything to say about Star Trek? Any new stuff today? Anything that I might have missed? Anything you want to talk about? Anything you want to touch on? Not even Q could fix JJ's mess, says Enigma. 107 people here. That is great. 173 likes. That is also awesome, guys. Sorry for screwing up the beginning of this live and having to create a whole new one because that should have been in my YouTube rant video. If you schedule something from the computer for a future live, I can't just go on my YouTube app on my phone and join it. It has to be created from the phone for me to use the phone to access the scheduled live. How stupid is that? How remarkably stupid is that? It's beyond stupid. It's anywho, that's totally off topic. So anyway, guys, anything you guys want to see or talk about, let me know. Alistair says, I just realized that maybe the reason Cisco was actually able to punch and cause some semblance of physical pain to Q is because of the wormhole alien. Ooh, maybe. Conspicuously missing. Why can't I speak? Conspicuously missing Strange New Worlds today. Yes, they were. Absolutely. Any thoughts on what the Derelict Federation ship might be in Prodigy? Not a goddamn clue. Not even going to speculate. Leo says, Captain, how about a quick schedule of upcoming Trekyards reviews for today's stuff? Tomorrow, I don't know how many we'll have, if we're going to have 2 more lives or 3, because I don't know if there's much to talk about Prodigy-wise. So we might just do a Discovery Season 4 trailer review and the Lower Decks. So it might just be Wednesday and Friday, but it might also be tomorrow. We might do one every day. We are filming tomorrow morning. We're going to do some edited content on on each trailer so that you guys can watch a short edited version instead of a live. And those will be coming out this week, scattered throughout the week. So stay tuned for those. But as for lives, most times we go around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, sometimes 4:30, but just make sure you click notify all button on YouTube. You might get notified then. And make sure you're part of member of the Facebook group, because we do post there when we are going live as well. So honestly, I don't know. The next one is going to be Discovery Season 4 discussion, though. We might do one on uniforms specifically at some point as well. Because they're definitely worth talking, and we like doing the comparisons of uniforms and stuff. If we can find other stuff in the trailers to break down and do separate videos on, we might do that as well. But honestly, I don't know what we're doing yet. So it's very fly-by-night over here. So. Oi. It's the glow in the dark TOS Defiant in Prodigy. I have that here. I got the glow in the dark Eagle Moss one. However, the really weird dimension of the disco ships bugs me. TOS Defiant ended up in the Mirror Universe in the Enterprise timeline. Yes, it did. I'm just wondering about the schedule for this year. I assumed Prodigy was going to be first, but I had the least info. But that means 2021 seasons between August and December. No, because what they're doing is, from what I've understand now from this live, somebody pointed out that Discovery season 4 is airing in August, and so is Lower Decks, both in August. So they're going to be running side by side, which is a lot of work for us, but that's okay. Um, Prodigy, I can see being released this year. I really can, but at the same time, since we've heard so little about it, either they're going to hit us out of the blue and say, next month, Star Trek Prodigy. You're going to be like, what? Or they're just going to say, yeah, coming in 2022, right before Picard. It's Prodigy. So, I don't know. I was really surprised not to get any Strange New Worlds information or more Prodigy news today. Um, but that's okay. That's okay. We got what we got, and we're going to work with what we got, because that's how we do. Um, Maybe those were tent trailers because they left you 2 tents, not a space Winnebago. They left me 2 tents. They're being very tight-lipped about Prodigy. They are, Matt, and Strange New Worlds. Maybe with Q coming into Picard season 2, they'll finally make some retcons. Maybe Q will give Picard back his human body. Easy to do for the Q. That rhymed. Hey. Easy to do for Q, and maybe he will, because it's going to be interesting. There's going to be a nice conversation about humanity with Q. I think that's going to be quite interesting, actually. It would just suck so much to be Picard. And know that any time during the course of your life, you could be doing anything, and all of a sudden Q's just going to flash in and go, hey, how's it going, Jean-Luc? Or Mon Capitaine? That would suck so bad. Oh, I gotta. Holy shit, son. Stop kicking things. I gotta reevaluate my tripod setup there. Sorry, I'm still here, guys. Just noticed one of my Hard Hero Transformers busts of Jazz, the gun was tipped down and it shouldn't have been. So I had to fix it because OCD and all. Are you excited about Shatner being included in the WWE Hall of Fame? I stopped watching wrestling a long time ago. It's cool that he's in there, fine, but was that Bajoran tablet the one Cisco broke? Pretty sure it was. Pretty sure it was the one Cisco broke, so it's a pretty important one. And I like the fact that maybe Picard is getting back into archaeology and on a hunt for something. And the Cisco, that's great. Do that, please. That'd be awesome. I'd really be happy with that. But yeah, it definitely appeared like it was that tablet. So we'll have to see. I think they said Prodigy was fall of 2021. Damn, I really need to watch those panels. Is there anybody that can send me links to the panels? Just send them on Facebook Messenger if you're a friend of mine, or just send it to trekyards@hotmail.com. Just put Star Trek First Contact Day panel links. I don't know. I really want to watch the panels. I just don't want to go searching for them necessarily. So seeing the trailers was good enough, but the background information on stuff is also very good. So it's kind of part of my job too. I should probably just look it up. And on that magnificent note, we had 181 likes. That's pretty good. 19 more to get to 200. And let's say, honestly, another $25 would be fantastic for super chats. But again, if not, I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it. But if you're able to, and you want me to talk about something specifically, by all means, consider it. And it doesn't mean bailing us out, Matt. I don't want to make you feel like you're obligated to do so each time. I don't like that. Les Jericho says Shatner and Christopher Lloyd. Speaking of Christopher Lloyd, don't know if you guys ever watch Josh Gates. How's his show? I can't remember the name of the show right now. Josh Gates is like a presenter, host, world traveler, archaeologist kind of guy. He is teaming up with Christopher Lloyd to go find the original DeLoreans from the Back to the Future movie. And I just saw a thing on Twitter the other day when you're flying in a private jet with Christopher Lloyd, and you find a button that turns everything red. You know how in a plane, if it's at night, you might want to put it on red lighting so you can, I don't know why, just like see better in the cabin. This is in the passenger compartment, so I don't know. But it's like, he says, Commander Krug, it's the Enterprise or something. It's like, raise shields, red alert. Commander Krug, Christopher Lloyd says something in Klingon, and Josh Gage flicks the switch to red light, and you hear the red alert siren. So that's pretty cool. Expedition Unknown, thank you. Haha, but sometimes it's fun. I'm not going to stop you from doing it, Matt. I just don't want you to feel obligated. And I feel like when we say, oh yeah, this is the goal here, and all of a sudden you throw it in, it's like, Matt, you didn't have to do that. I feel bad. But if you want to, it's fine with me. Red Economics, $5. For somebody who's never watched Star Trek, what order would you recommend them to watch the shows? Honestly, original release order. As much as it might pain people to hear that, you should watch all of TOS, then go into TNG. That's probably the best way to get your foot in the door. Actually, now with Lower Decks, it might be fun to watch Lower Decks first, but you won't get all the references for sure. That's a very good question. It's a very tricky question. It's a question we get asked all the time, and a lot of time our answers will change. Honestly, I think the way it was meant to be seen, from beginning to end. Once you get into past TNG, like Discovery, or not Discovery, once you get past TNG into like Voyager and DS9 and stuff, then it's like not really doesn't matter so much, splitting hairs. But I think following that straight line from TOS all the way through TNG, then you'd have a good feel for what Star Trek is, and then you can branch out. I don't think watching it chronologically by watching like Enterprise first is necessarily a good idea. I can see some advantages to that, but overall, not really. So, hope that answers your question. Watch them by air date. Fleetpaw Swiftback, $10. Destination Truth with Josh Gates. I saw that thing today. Red alert button. Awesome. Have money. Thank you, Fleetpaw. Matt, never feel bad. It's always my pleasure. You guys have done so much for me over this past year. It's often the least I can do. Well, Matt, I appreciate that. You're like a somebody. You're working on stuff that's important, and here we are just being schmucks at home having a YouTube channel, and I really appreciate you being here because it makes me feel good that somebody as talented as you is a fan of ours. So thank you. Makes sense. Thanks for the recommendation. No problem. I hope that helps. I don't know. Are you talking about yourself watching it or somebody else that you know? And if you don't watch Star Trek, why are you here? Not that it's bad. I don't mind, but T-Berg Sci-Fi Tech, $10. I owe you face royalties for jib jabs with Anti-Trekker, Bird of Prey 5, and others. LOL. I'm on jib jabs with these guys. Not only do you owe me royalties, but you need to show me the product. I want to see these things. Am I shirtless? Probably. I'm known for my shirtlessness. Goddamn. Jonathan, it sounded like the Discovery uniform designer was watching Trekyards because she made the comment about the uniforms being the same as the ship thing you said in the final season review. You never know. You'd be surprised who watches Trekyards, especially... They were watching Trekyards in the Discovery art department before season 1 started. John Eves was telling us that. Stamets, Anthony Rapp watched it. The Klingon lady, Laurel, Marie Shifo, she watched it to learn about Klingons. She watched Trekyards. The bridge crew, Bryce and Reese, those guys, they watch Trekyards. Sometimes on set, sometimes not. Matt Boardman watches Trekyards. You'd be surprised who watches Trekyards. A lot of people reach out to us going, hey, I did the graphics on this thing, or, I was responsible for the L-cars on Picard. And it's amazing that these people watch our show. Like, it just blows my mind. So I doubt very much she watched because, well, maybe she did. I should give her credit. I don't know. It's a common sense fucking answer, though. the uniforms looked like shit in that space. So I can see why they didn't change the uniforms to the new uniforms earlier in the season. Like, would have made sense. I can see why they didn't do it, because they knew it was stupid. So, but yeah, I doubt very much. It was a common sense thing to change the uniforms. I don't think it was necessarily a Trekyards thing. If it was, cool. Otherwise, check your Discord and it's respectful. I don't really think my personal Discord, and I don't know how Trekyard or how Discord really works. So if you sent me a private message on, I'll probably be able to find that. But I personally hate the new disco uniform. Hey, that's cool. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Redneck economics, Star Trek is my jam. Asking for a friend. All right, cool. Bring back the TMP pajamas. They changed the uniforms in Discovery for season 4 because the new ones blended into the set too much. Yes. Matt Boardman, $10. You guys bring a lot of fun, fair-mindedness, and passion for Star Trek, and it's appreciated. That's why people who work on the shows know about you guys and enjoy watching. That is fantastic to hear, Matt, so thank you so much. Sometimes we don't know what the fuck we're talking about, and we get things wrong, but that's what you guys are here for. You guys correct us a lot of times when we're like, what is that episode with that thing? You guys just, boom, know it. So we really appreciate that. We are collective. Resistance is futile. So thank you guys for tuning in. 192 likes. Can we get 8 more? Is there 8 more likes out there? Are there 8 people that haven't hit like yet? First of all, you should be ashamed of yourself. Second of all, hit the like button. And yeah, we hit the little minor goal that I put up for the super chat. So thank you so much, guys. I will be calling it quits here in a second, though. I just want to see if we can get 8 more likes. Now, we only need 7 more likes. So there's 7 people out there that haven't hit like yet. Come on, let's get it up to 200. 200 is a nice, sexy number. It's a nice, sexy number. 195. We're only 5 likes. 4 likes now. 196. It's like a goddamn auction. Can we get 4? Can we get 4 more? Can we get 4? Can we get 4? 4? Hello? 4? 4? Hello? 4? I'm not good at auditioning. I'm probably not good at that either. Auctioning. Being an auctioneer type dude. 103 people here. We actually just added some people. And now we're at 199 likes. We need 1 more like, guys. 1 more like. 1 more like, and I'll end your suffering and end the stream. 200. There we go. Thank you guys so much. All right, guys. So tune in. I believe tomorrow we'll be doing another one. If not, it'll be Wednesday, and we will have a few this week. And there will be edited content as well. So there'll be edited views on all of our thoughts on these trailers in the next few days. So stay tuned for those. And by all means, check out the content. Share it with anybody you know that would like it and love it. And just share the Trekyards word. If you're not subscribed, hit subscribe, obviously. And yeah, like it, share it. You know what to do with it. Anyway, guys, this is me, Captain Foley, talking to you, all y'all. The dogs know I'm ending soon. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much. And what a great way to end on the Terran Empire. Long live the Empire. See you guys later.